Ankle circles. You just stand tall on one leg, working on balance on the down leg, and then from here we're going to take our toes, draw a circle, 10 to the outside, then reverse, 10 to the inside. For arm circles, you're going to split your stance, so one foot split out in front, one behind. Whatever leg is in front, that arm is going to be the arm you're using for the arm circle. You reach up and back, actively reach away from your body. So I'm trying to draw the biggest circle I can, getting that hand as far away from my body as I can. Give a number of reps backwards. Then you'll do the same thing coming forward. Then switch your stance, opposite leg in front, working the opposite arm. Ham curls, you're simply going to march back and forth, bringing your heel up right underneath your glute. Make sure you get your arms incorporated as well, marching back and forth for the given number of reps. For the heel raise, we have two different versions. You're going to do 10 of each. First one, you're just going to do a very slight bend in your knee, then raise up on your toes, get your heel as far off the floor as you can, 10 that way. Then you're going to bend your knees a little bit more, 10 reps, same thing, getting those heels up off the floor as much as you can. High knee march, you're going to drive one knee up, bring that opposite arm up, same side elbow back, marching back and forth, trying to get as tall as you can. So I'm actively pressing through this leg, driving this knee up, using your arms as well, alternating back and forth for the given number of reps. Rotate, you're gonna get in a good athletic stance, feet about shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent. From there, you're gonna take one hand, actively reach forward as far as you can. I'm gonna pull the opposite elbow behind me as far as I can, trying to make the distance from this fingertip to this back elbow as long as possible, like I'm drawing a bow. And then I'm gonna turn and look behind, just alternate side to side. Again, make sure with that front hand, you're actively reaching out as far as you can, pulling back with the opposite side elbow. Cats and dogs, you're gonna start on all fours. From there, arch my back towards the ceiling. You're gonna suck your belly button to the sky, tuck your chin to your chest, spread your shoulder blades apart. Then in a fluid motion, drive your belly button to the floor, pinch your shoulder blades together, slightly look up, alternate between those two positions in a smooth fashion, trying to get that spine warmed up. For the sideline rotation, you're gonna lay on your side, and then you're probably gonna need something about the size of a foam roller or a football. You're gonna bring this top knee up as high as you can, get as close to your face as you can, and then you're gonna drop it towards the floor. If you get it all the way to the floor, that's great. You may find you need something to keep it up as you start to rotate. From there, I'm gonna keep this the bottom side leg as straight as I can. Both hands start on the floor. I'm gonna take the top hand, sweep the floor in an arc motion, and as I do that, I'm gonna reach up to the ceiling with this hand. So I'm pressing up through that shoulder, trying to get that hand to the ceiling. Meanwhile, pressing down on this knee, so it's like you're wringing your body out. You wanna keep contact with that football, that foam roller. Sweep back across, sweep again. For the stride and twist, you're gonna stride out with one leg in front, one leg behind. This back leg, try to keep it completely straight if you can. All your weight's gonna be on this front leg. You can put this front hand down for balance, but you should be able to pick it up if you needed to, so we don't want a whole bunch of weight here. If you find yourself loading this hand up because you need it for balance, kick this back leg out, still straight, but a little bit wider so you have more balance. From there, again, this hand's just hanging out, all my weight's here. You're gonna rotate, try to point this hand to the ceiling, following this hand as it moves with your eyes. Again, actively press that front leg into the floor as you rotate. Toe touch to overhead squat. You're gonna get in an athletic position, feet about shoulder width apart. From there, reach down to your toes. You're gonna reach underneath your toes, so underneath your shoes. You can bend your knees as much as you need to, depending on how flexible you are. Once I get my hands under there, I'm actively gonna pull up on my toes as my hips come down. So I'm using that pull on my toes to pull my hips down. Drive your knees outside your arms. Once you get your hips as low as you can, chest nice and tall, reach up, thumbs backwards, stand up. So again, reach down, grab those toes, hips down, reach up, stand up.